So hey friends, I am bringing you on a special field trip today. We are going to a horse stable and arena and watch some horses ride. It will be super fun. My daughter Avery is going to be riding a horse named Chrissy, and her friend Katie is going to be riding her horse named Mary, and I will show you what they do to get the horses ready to ride, and then we'll watch them ride together. Okay, let's go check it out. So this is the area where the horses keep their feed, and this is one of the stalls, and that is the horse named Mary. And this is the horse named Chrissy. She just came out of her shelter because she could hear us out here talking. She's gonna come over and visit Avery. Hello, Chrissy. So you can see the horses are both wearing blankets. That's to help keep them warm and keep their coat nice and clean. And there's Mary right there. You can see her. She's a very sweet horse too. So Chrissy and Mary. So Avery and Katie have halters, and they are going to basically catch their horses and bring them out of their penned area. You can watch how they put it on. They put it around the horse's muzzle and then attach it on the side behind their ears. You can see. Good girl. Avery's putting a halter on Chrissy. And Mary's ready to go. And now they're leading the horses out of the pen. They're going to take them into the barn area and tether them off so that they can be groomed. So this is Katie, and she is getting ready to feed her horse some grain. You can see it in here. There's also some, looks like raspberry leaves in there for her horse. So that's what the grain looks like. So Katie is feeding Mary the grain. Mary loves to be hand fed. And Katie has taught her a special technique that when she takes a bite, she's supposed to turn her head to the side to get her next one. We'll watch her do it, see? So Katie feeds the horse, and then Mary turns her head away so that she's ready to get more.
Oh, this is the brush you start with when grooming. It's called a curry comb, and it gets the mud off of them.
So Avery's going to use what's called a curry comb to get the mud off Chrissy.
There's not a lot.
She's not very muddy because she had a coat on.
Not on this side.
But you can see how she uses the brush in a gentle way, brushing the horse hair. Horses actually love to be groomed. It feels good to them, and it's the way that the horse's owner bonds with the horse.
This is a dandy brush. It's used to just brush off any extra dirt, any dust they have, and they like it.
Yep. Now Mary has her blanket off, and she is ready to be groomed. No.
This is a shedding brush, and it's used to take off all the loose hair, especially in the spring when their coat is kind of falling off a little bit.
What do you think, Mary? Now Mary's getting a softer brush.
This is a hoof pick. See, right? These are their hooves, and so we go in here with this pick, and it gets all the extra dirt out of there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it. She lifts her foot up for me. See what their foot looks like. Just want to get out all the excess mud, dirt, rocks.
do that?
No, it doesn't hurt them unless you hurt this part up here, which is called the frog.
Wow, that's a lot of dirt that came out of their hoof.
She tried to put it down.
So Katie's picking out Mary's back hoof. You see all that dirt coming out.
Got a rock in there.
So now the horses are getting ready to put their tack on. And the tack is like their pads and saddle and the reins that go on. Chrissy is going to be tacked up today. And you can see Avery's putting a pad on her back that helps protect her back from the saddle. And then that's the saddle. We're gonna lift up and onto her back. So now the saddle is up on Chrissy's back, and there's some straps that come down, and the strap will go around the horse's belly. Well, not really their belly, I guess you would. What do you call that part, Katie? Their girth.
Sorry.
And then on this side, Avery has the straps that will buckle into the bottom strap. So while Christy is getting a saddle today, Mary is going to be ridden bareback. That means that there's no pad or saddle going to be put on her back. So it's two different styles of riding: bareback and saddled. Now both of the horses are going to be fitted with bitless bridles. So they untether them from the wall and take off their leads. And then we'll watch how Katie puts the bridle on Mary. She puts it over her head. Katie, what does a bridle do for a horse?
It directs them. It's like a harness for a dog.
So it's like a harness for a dog.
It just tells them where to go.
And it tells them where to go. That's what a bridle is for. Now the horses are both, well, one is saddled, they're both bridled, and they are ready to go into the arena to ride. We'll follow them in. So to get the horses started in the arena, they walk them around a few times to get them warmed up, and then they'll start doing different kinds of exercises with them. So Katie is now sitting on top of Mary. She used those blocks over there to be able to get up on her horse. And as you can see, when they go by, she's riding with no saddle. Avery's also using that same step so that she can get up on Chrissy. Makes it a little bit easier to get on top of a horse. So now you can see that the horse that Avery's on, Chrissy, is moving a little bit faster than a walk. Avery turned the horse and now is heading back this direction. So now we brought the horses out to the pasture so they could eat some green grass. They really like to eat that fresh, yummy grass. It's relaxing to them. I hope you enjoyed this visit to the horse stable and learning how horses are cared for, fed, and ridden. I hope that sometime you get a chance to ride a horse. It's a lot of fun.